What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Ariuta, or y'all's chosen one, man. We're going to continue in the great book of Genesis. We're on chapter 43. What's going down, Hebrews, man? What's going down, man? We're in the land right now. Our ancestors are in the land of Canaan and Egypt. I mean, they're in the land of Egypt. And, it's a famine going on. And lo and behold, Joseph is the second in command of all of Egypt. So, all right, here it is. Chapter 43. And the famine was sore in the land. So there was famine going down. And it came to pass when they had eaten up the corn which they had brought out of Egypt, the father said to them, "Go again, buy a little food." Yeah, man, it's a famine, man. The earth isn't giving up its strength. And it's a famine going on. And Judah spake unto him, saying, "The man did solemnly protest unto us, saying, Ye shall not see my face, except your brother be with you." They're talking about Benjamin. "If thou wilt send our brother with us, we will go down and buy thee food. But if thou wilt not send him, we will not go down. For the man is said unto us, Ye shall not see my face, except your brother be with you." And Israel, as Jacob said, "Wherefore dealt you so ill with me, as to tell the man whether ye had yet a brother?" And they said, "The man asked us straightly of our state, and our kindred said, It is your father yet alive. Have ye another brother?" And we told him according to the tenure of these words, could we certainly know that he would say, "Bring your brother down"? Man, who asks questions like that? Bring your brother down. Judah's like, man, who asks questions like that? We just come here and buy some doggone food. We trying to get up out of here. All right. And Judah said unto Israel his father, "Send the lad with me, and we will rise and go, that we may live and not die, both we and thou and all our little ones. I will be surety for him. On my hand shalt thou require him. If I bring him not unto thee, and set him before thee, then let me bear the blame forever. For except we have lingered, surely now we have returned this second time." And the father Israel said unto them, "If it must be so now, do this. Take of the best fruits in the land in your vessels, and carry down the man a present, a little balm, a little honey, spices, myrrh, nuts, almonds. And take double money in your hand, and the money that was brought again in the mouth of your sacks, carry it again in your hand, peradventure it was an oversight. Take also your brother, and arise, go again unto the man. And the Most High Almighty gave you mercy before the man, that he may send away your brother, and Benjamin. If I have bereaved of my children, I am bereaved." And the men took that present. They took double money in their hand, and Benjamin, and rose up, and went down to Egypt, and stood before Joseph. And when Joseph saw Benjamin with him, he said to the ruler of his house, "Bring these men home, and slay, and make ready, for these men shall dine with me at noon." And the man did as Joseph bade, and the man brought the men to Joseph's house. And the men were afraid, because they were brought into Joseph's house. And they said, "Because of the money that was returned our sacks at the first time we brought in, that he may seek occasion against us, and fall upon us, and take us for bondmen and our asses." That is the word bondmen. That is definitely slaves, as we were reading Deuteronomy chapter 28:68. Bondmen and bondwomen. And the men were afraid, because they were brought. Okay, chapter verse 19. And they came near to the steward of Joseph's house, and they communed with him at the door of the house, and said, "O sir, we came indeed down at the first time to buy food. And it came to pass, when we came to the end, that we opened our sacks, and behold, every man's money was in the mouth of his sack, our money in full weight, and we have brought it again in our hand. And other money have we brought down in our hands to buy food. We cannot tell who put our money in our sacks." And he said, "Peace be to you, fear not. Your power and the power of your father have given you treasure in your sacks. I had your money. And he brought Simeon out unto them. And the man brought the men into Joseph's house and gave them water, and washed their feet, and he gave their asses for vendor. And they made ready the present against Joseph came at noon, for they heard that they should eat bread there. And when Joseph came home, they brought him the present which was in their hand into the house, and bowed themselves to him to the earth. And he asked them of their welfare, and said, Is your father well? The old man of whom you speak, is he yet alive? And they answered, Thy servant, our father is in good health. He is yet alive. And they bowed down their heads and made obeisance. And he lifted up his eyes and saw his brother Benjamin, his mother's son, his full-fledged brother, of whom you spake unto me. And he said, The Almighty be gracious unto thee, my son. And Joseph made haste, for his bowels did yearn upon his brother. This is my brother. This is my full blood, flesh and blood. This is Rachel and Jacob. This is my brother. Is this your younger brother, in whom you spake to? And he said, God be gracious to thee. And Joseph made haste, for his bowels did yearn upon his brother. And he sought where to weep. And he entered his chamber and wept there. And he washed his face and went out and refrained himself and said, Set on bread. And they set on him by himself, and for them by themselves, and for the Egyptians which did eat with him by themselves, because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews, but that is an abomination unto an Egyptian. You know what I'm saying? So, the Hebrews had abominable things, about these uncircumcised Gentiles, and these Egyptians had the same thing, man. And they set before him the firstborn according to his birthright, and the youngest according to his youth. And the men marveled one at another. And he took and sent maces unto them before him. But Benjamin's mace was 5 times so much as any of theirs, and they drunk and were merry with him. So they having a nice little party, have a nice little get together. Joseph sees his full blood brother, and you're just trying to see Joseph trying to refrain his emotions from seeing his brother. He ain't seen him, ever since he got taken into bondage, and man, to see his little brother growing up and stuff like that, man, makes his emotions was just like crazy. He had to take a break and go in the bathroom, wash his face, crying, man. His emotions was going crazy. Anyway, man, it's your boy, y'all's chosen one. I'll get back at you on the next one, man. Love you guys. Shalom.